Have you ever been betrayed before? The kind of betrayal that makes your chest feel like it's going to explode. The kind that makes you question everything you thought you knew about people. About love. About loyalty. The day my own best friend, my blood sister, the person I considered closer than family, did what she did to me, chai. No really man do mano. Everybody for himself. God for us all. My name is Mary. And the pain I'm feeling right now, and I don't even have words. I feel like my heart has been ripped out of my chest and stomped on. And the worst part. I saw it on WhatsApp status. WhatsApp status. I didn't get a call. I didn't get a text. I didn't get a, Mary, we need to talk. I was just scrolling through WhatsApp on Valentine's Day evening, and there it was. A video. Red roses. Champagne. A ring. And my best friend John, with my man Emmanuel. The caption said, she said yes. Happy Valentine's Day to my forever. Before you ask how this happened, let me start from the beginning. Because this story, this betrayal, it's been building for longer than I even realized. Me and John, we go way back. Right back to university days. Those jopper days when we were suffering together, drinking Gary with sugar when money no day, sharing one plate of rice, dreaming about the life we would build. That girl was my sister. My real sister. She stood by me through everything. When my father died in our second year, John held me while I cried for 3 days straight. When I failed my first accounting exam and wanted to drop out, she forced me to study, forced me to try again. And me. I did the same for her. When that useless boy, what was his name again? Chaik. When Chaik broke her heart so badly that she locked herself in our hostel room with a bottle of pills, talking about ending it all, I was the one who broke down the door. I was the one who slapped sense into her. I was the one who stayed up all night making sure she didn't do anything stupid. Joan, no man is worth your life, I told her that night. You hear me? No man. She promised me. She said, Mary, you saved my life. I will never forget this. Sisters forever. Sisters forever. How I wish I had known that those words meant nothing. How I wish. God forgive me for saying this, how I wish I had let her make her own choice that night. Because the pain I'm feeling now. The betrayal. It's worse than anything Chai could have done to her. Emmanuel. Even his name sounds sweet in my mouth. Or at least it used to. I met him about 8 months ago at a mutual friend's birthday party. To be honest, I didn't even like him at first. He was too smooth. Too confident. The kind of guy who knows he's fine and uses it to his advantage. But John. Oh, John saw him and went mad. Mary. Mary, you see that guy? The one in the blue kaftan. NN, that one. God, is so handsome. You need to talk to him. Go and collect his number for me. John, I beg, leave me. That guy looks like trouble. Trouble. Mary, that's not trouble, that's a whole meal. Look at his jawline. Look at those shoulders. And I heard he just got a new job at that oil company. Big money, oh. She pushed me. Literally pushed me toward him. I went over, planning to just get his number and come back. But when I started talking to him, something shifted. He wasn't what I expected. Yes, he was handsome. But he was also funny. Smart. He asked me about my work, actually listened to my answers. He quoted Chimamanda Adichie. He had opinions about Afrobeats and could name all the artists on Burna Boy's last album. By the end of the conversation, I forgot I was supposed to be collecting his number for John. He asked for my number instead. I should have said no. I should have remembered why I went over there in the first place. But I didn't. When John asked me later, did you get his number? I lied. He wasn't interested. He has a girlfriend. I told myself it was a small lie. A harmless lie. John would get over it. She always did. But Emmanuel. He kept calling me. Texting me. Asking me out. At first, I resisted. I knew John had liked him. I knew it was complicated. But she had only seen him for 5 minutes at a party. She didn't even know his name. It wasn't like they had history. So after 2 weeks of Emmanuel chasing me, I said yes to a date. And oh my God. I fell. I fell so hard there was no turning back. He was everything. Everything. You know that gospel song? You are the reason why I live, you are the reason why I breathe. That was how I felt about this man. He was good to me in ways I didn't even know I needed. He would call just to hear my voice. He would show up at my office with lunch when I was too busy to eat. He would send me Bible verses in the morning. He would pray with me at night. My family loved him. My mother, who never liked any man I brought home, said, "Mary, this one is special. Don't let him go." For 6 months, Emmanuel was my world. My future. The man I prayed I would marry. And John. I kept him hidden from her. I told her I was busy with work. That I was tired. That I needed space. She didn't know. She never knew. Until yesterday. February 14th, Valentine's Day. I woke up excited. Emmanuel had been acting strange all week, secretive, nervous, and I was sure he was going to propose. My mother thought so too. My younger sister kept teasing me about it. I spent the whole morning getting ready. Hair freshly done. New dress. New shoes. I looked good. Emmanuel texted me at noon, something came up at work. Can we push our dinner to tomorrow? I'm so sorry, my love. I was disappointed but I understood. He was a busy man. We could celebrate the next day. So I stayed home. Made myself dinner. Poured a glass of wine. Opened WhatsApp to message my friends. That's when I saw it. John's status update. At first, I didn't understand what I was looking at. It was a video. Romantic music playing. Rose petals on the ground. A table set up with candles and champagne. And then the camera panned. And there was a man on one knee. And there was a ring. And there was John, crying, saying, "Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes." And then the man stood up. And I saw his face. Emmanuel. My Emmanuel. I dropped my phone. I actually dropped it. My hands were shaking so badly I couldn't hold it. I picked it up. Watched the video again. Maybe I was seeing things. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe. But no. It was him. It was definitely him. Same smile. Same voice. Same ring I had seen him looking at online 3 weeks ago when I borrowed his laptop. The ring I thought was for me. I scrolled through John's status. There were more posts. Pictures of them together. Captions like "My king" and "God's timing is perfect" and "I can't believe this is real." How long had this been happening? How long had they been together? And then I saw the worst one. A throwback photo. John and Emmanuel at that same birthday party where we met. The caption, "This is where it all started. 8 months ago. The day I saw you and knew you were the one. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for waiting until I was ready. I love you, Emmanuel." 8 months. 8 months. While he was dating me, he was with her too. I called Joan. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely press the button. She answered on the first ring. "Mary." "Oh my God, Mary, did you see? He proposed. Can you believe it? I'm getting married." "John." My voice came out flat. "Cold." "I know, I know, I should have told you I was seeing someone, but I wanted to keep it private at first, and then things moved so fast. And Mary. Mary, are you there? How long have you known Emmanuel? Silence. What? How long have you known Emmanuel? Mary, why are you asking? Answer me. Since that birthday party. 8 months ago. Why? My laugh came out bitter. Broken. 8 months. The same 8 months I've been dating him. The line went dead silent. Mary, what are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me, John. Don't you dare play dumb with me. Emmanuel is my boyfriend. Has been my boyfriend for 6 months. And you just posted your engagement to him like. Wait. John's voice got sharp. Your boyfriend? Mary, what kind of joke is this? It's not a joke. I've been with Emmanuel since August. We've been together, he told me he loved me, he met my mother. He met my mother too. Last month. For Christmas. Mary, this doesn't make sense. And then we both went silent. Because suddenly, it made perfect sense. Emmanuel had been playing us both. The next hour was chaos. John called Emmanuel. Put him on speaker. Confronted him. At first, he denied everything. Then he tried to lie. Then, when he realized we were both on the phone, both comparing stories, both pieces of the puzzle clicking into place, he broke. I didn't mean for it to happen like this, he said, and his voice sounded small. Pathetic. Which part? I asked, my voice shaking with rage. The part where you dated both of us? Or the part where you proposed to her while still with me? I love you both. In different ways. I couldn't choose. So you chose to lie? John screamed. You chose to betray us both? On Valentine's Day. I thought I would figure it out. I hung up. I couldn't listen anymore. Then I called John back. Just the two of us. Silence. Mary. Her voice was small. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. But you knew I had a boyfriend, I said quietly. I told you last year I was seeing someone. I told you I was keeping it private. And you never once mentioned Emmanuel to me either. Because I thought you wouldn't approve. You said he looked like trouble that night at the party. That night. My voice cracked. John, you saw Emmanuel that night. The night I told you he had a girlfriend. Silence. Mary, You lied to me. You said you understood. You said it was fine. But you went behind my back and you went behind my back. John's voice rose. I liked him first. I told you I liked him. And you took him from me. I didn't take anyone. He chose to, I stopped. Because it didn't matter. You know what, John? You're right. I should have told you. I should have been honest from the beginning. But I wasn't. And you weren't. And we both kept secrets. We both lied. We both chose a man over our friendship. So what are you saying? John asked quietly. I took a deep breath. I'm saying. I don't think we can come back from this. Mary, don't say that. We've been through everything together. Exactly. Everything. You almost died over a man and I saved you. And then years later, we both ended up sneaking around with the same man, lying to each other, keeping secrets. What does that say about us, John? It says we made a mistake. No. It says we don't trust each other anymore. Maybe we haven't for a long time. I could hear her crying on the other end. It broke my heart. But I continued. When you liked Emmanuel at that party, I should have stepped back. But I didn't. I wanted him for myself. And when I got him, I hid him from you like a thief. That's not what sisters do, John. And her voice broke. I should have told you about him. I should have asked if your boyfriend was Emmanuel. But I didn't want to know. Because if I knew, I would have had to give him up. And I didn't want to. We both cried. On opposite ends of the phone. Mourning the friendship we used to have. I love you, Mary, John whispered. You're my sister. I love you too, I replied. But we both chose a man over each other. And I don't know how to forgive that. I don't know how to forgive myself. And I don't know. I don't know if we can be friends again. So this is it. We just end. For now, I said. Maybe one day, after we've healed, after we've learned from this, maybe. But right now? John, I can't even look at your WhatsApp status without feeling sick. Every time I see your name, I see that video. I see the ring. I see everything I lost. I feel the same way, she admitted quietly. Every time I think of you, I think of him. And I hate it. I hate that he came between us. Then we agree. We need space. Real space. Okay, she whispered. Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, John. I hung up. And I cried harder than I've ever cried in my life. Because I didn't just lose my boyfriend that Valentine's Day. I lost my best friend too. So that's my story. That's how I found out my boyfriend proposed to my best friend on Valentine's Day. And that's how I lost them both in one night. John returned the ring to Emmanuel. I heard through mutual friends. She's not speaking to him either. As for John and me, we haven't spoken since that phone call. It's been 3 weeks now. Sometimes I want to text her. Sometimes I see something funny and think John would love this. Sometimes I reach for my phone to call her when something good happens. But then I remember. And I don't. Because some betrayals cut too deep. Some friendships can't survive